Welcome to the Rooted Warriors, the podcast where the bonds of sisterhood are not just celebrated, but explored through laughter, tears, and everything in between. Join me and my two dearest friends as we dive deep into the roots of our own friendships, sharing stories and challenges. Whether you're looking for inspiration, advice, or just a good story, we're here to bring a piece of our sisterhood right into your life.
Merry everything, tribe. It's Kat, and welcome to a Deck the Halls kind of episode of Rooted Warriors. Today, we're jumping headfirst into the holiday season with a twist, celebrating the magic of tradition, creating new memories, and having some serious fun along the way. We're about ready to make some ho-ho-ho holiday magic happen. Get ready for some celebration-centered conversations that will have you feeling ready to take on the season with full force.
On today's episode of Rooted Warriors, remember to stop down at the Wandering Fox in Linden, California. Get your holiday latte.
Woo! Good evening, ladies.
Aw,
Ho, ho,
sister.
Ho, ho, ho. And we have Stacy in the house.
What
Stacy
up?
in the
Welcome
house.
back. Welcome back.
Stacy
She came
in the
for
fourth
Christmas.
chair.
I'm very merry.
She's our
Fourth
Christmas
chair.
present.
She is our Christmas present.
Is it seat or chair? Let's just make it a
Fourth seat, fourth chair.
I think fourth chair.
fourth chair.
Oh, that sounds
more
very
yeah,
special.
back in the fourth
It is.
chair.
What?
I feel like I'm just VIP.
You're
here.
actually, well, you're the one that's really the first one to do it. So you're the first fourth chair.
Yeah.
Really?
Just
For-
saying.
for the
It's
second
so
time.
soft, and it's
For the
just so
second
soft.
time, you're right, since it's been
Yeah.
dubbed that.
Yeah, she was the first one back when we had her a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And now she's back here at Christmas time.
That's
am.
I thought she
Right.
did 2 episodes with us that day. Did she not?
No,
was it
one.
only one?
She only did
I
one.
said 3-peat last one because I thought it was the third time.
No, this is the magic
This is the
three.
third
This is the
time.
magic three.
Well, now it's a
Third
But we
time's a
did enjoy
charm.
the
Now it's a
sourdough.
Third time's a charm.
You did like the sourdough?
Gosh, yes.
Oh,
Oh my
R5
God.
Cottage is our
Dude,
friend.
that was
We're gonna
so
have
great.
to find her. I'm gonna have to drive my butt to Linden for that pickup.
Oh, yeah.
Every
I'll come
time-
with you. I'm
Every
buying a
time we're doing
starter.
podcasts, I'll text Gina like an hour before. Are you coming from Linden?
Can you talk to Brittany?
No, I want her to bring me coffee.
Oh, from Wandering Fox.
Yeah.
Well, this week before she left for Disneyland, she made us jalapeno cheddar bagels.
Oh, the best.
Because she's amazing.
These yummy that I've been eating the heck out of.
Oh, she's
Egg
done that before
bites.
because you've talked about them before,
Mhm.
haven't you?
She did egg bites.
Yummy.
She did cranberry white chocolate scones.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
And
I'm
these
hungry.
blueberry muffins with all this crumble stuff on top of it.
So we should have a rule that we can't talk about it unless it's here.
no, I like it. I just
Having
like
a hard
thinking
time.
about it.
Yeah.
So good.
Food is the new sex
We
in
miss
your
you,
40s.
Brittany, and
I
R5
miss.
Cottage.
Like orgasmic. We
Yeah.
love Brittany.
We do.
Brittany, we love you.
Isn't her starter called like Obi-Wan or
No,
Obi-Do
it's
Kenobi?
Dobie-Wan Kenobi.
That's what it is.
I looked at
Memory.
I like was on the website. I'm like, I gotta order some of this from Dobie-Wan
Good.
Kenobi.
Obi-Wan
memory.
Kenobi. I
Debbie,
have some
come on.
ordered right now, actually.
Do you?
So, how's our week been going?
It's been going good. I had a nice week this week.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited for the holiday.
Christmas trees are up.
Oh yeah.
We
Yes.
were off and on sick all week, so we have nothing up.
You have nothing
My house
yet?
is clean though. I've been cleaning my house a
Well,
lot.
that's a win.
It is a win.
Because when people are sick, they clean.
Right, especially if
It's a
you're not the
thing.
one that's feeling it so bad, you
Yeah.
just want to kind of make sure.
Does it stay clean?
Oh, well, my boys are not there right now, so
Oh,
yes,
that's magic.
unfortunately, my house does stay clean.
It
I
does.
miss it a little bit.
I feel like we're just as messy without the kids.
Are you?
Yeah, because I clean our bathrooms every week, and I'm like, why can't we just use one bathroom? Why do we need to use all 3 bathrooms? There's only 2 of us, and like we can use the same bathroom. Like,
But what one is closer? Like if you're in like your one wing of your house, do
know.
you really
Right?
want to
Across the
go
house?
all the
to
way?
the master bedroom.
honestly, I don't know that I can make it.
I know. Because I was gonna say, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
It's the closest
Gina
bathroom.
knows about that.
Right. Bladder says now. Yeah.
Gina's got a story.
I'm
Tell
not
the
telling
story.
it.
Tell it.
Oh, you gotta tell
so
it.
good.
I'm not.
Do you have a
telling
pee-pee
it.
story?
It's not.
It's so great. It's so great, go. Gina, tell it.
No, here's the thing is I'm not calling Andy tomorrow and going, I need you to take that off of the podcast. So it is bad. So I'm not going to tell that story.
It's so great.
It is great,
It's so
but we'll
great.
leave it.
It's great.
As
Damn
that.
it.
Yeah.
Without the listeners seeing, I want everybody to raise their hands if they've ever peed because they laughed or were scared.
Why is your hand down?
That doesn't happen to me. I'm just curious how.
What bullshit was that? That was the biggest bullshit setup I've ever seen.
She wants to relate. Everybody here, raise your hand if you've ever peed while laughing. I know. It doesn't happen.
Greg and I always watch TikToks, and Greg we'll start laughing because someone will get scared and then they'll go and grab they're gonna pee their pants, and then I'm always like, does that really happen?
Yes, it happens.
But that's why I asked.
Did you
panties in
their
cesareans?
purse? Who has extra panties in their purse? Because
Raise your hand.
Did you give birth naturally or you had cesareans?
I had 3 cesareans.
Okay,
Oh,
so there
that's
we
why.
go.
yeah, but I had
So it doesn't-
cesareans. I had
you did?
cesareans, and I don't know.
And
It was
we
just
see
big
these
babies.
and we see these young girls. They're really young and they're peeing their pants or laughing so hard.
I got a great pee story.
Okay, tell
I'm not afraid to tell my shit.
I'm not afraid to
I'll
tell
tell
any peace story
It's
either.
not even a bad story. You're such
You're
a
gonna get
baby.
called tomorrow. Can you take that out, Andy?
So, no, you would not get a fucking call about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So when our kids were little, so it's been a long time.
Oh, it's about the kids.
No, it's about me. But the kids were little, and it was
Yeah.
a long time ago. My niece Tara and nephew Marcel took the kids to a jumping, what do you call those things? A trampoline place.
Oh yeah.
So I went with them. And, I was still younger and thin and doing my thing. So I'm jumping up and down on thing. I jump up in the air and piss came out. And I was like, wait, there's no way in the world that I just pissed myself. There's no way.
Was it the gravity and the jump at the same time? What
No.
happened?
My bladder hates me. I don't know. So I was like, okay, so I went through all that. I had to take off my chonies. It was a whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So then
that's why we have panties in our pants.
So then the next time we went,
No, okay. So I do have a weak bladder.
Wait,
but I don't
so
do
then
that.
the next time I was like, I'm gonna test this whole thing out. So I took a piss before I went to jump on it.
It's for science people.
So I emptied my bladder. Then I went out there and jumped. First jump in the air.
Are we talking about trampoline?
Peed my pants.
Again,
It happens. It
Swear
happens. I
to
have the same
God.
problem on trampolines.
clean up on trampoline
gotta
3.
You need to
Follow the little Mexican. She's the one pissing everywhere.
have a really good panty liner before you jump on there, and you can jump all you
From
want.
now on.
I never took my kids to those because I'm like, they're so dirty, but piss never crossed my mind.
I know. It's a true story. I'm not ashamed. I am unashamed to tell my story.
I was worried about snot and hypodermic needles,
Yeah,
but she's
no.
talking about peas.
Yeah, it's funny. It's a funny freaking
totally-
story.
That's great. I
And-
love it.
And some women have to have surgery for their bladders.
Yes, they
it's,
do.
It's a thing.
They
So
do.
I don't want to jinx myself, I hope that I never have to have that.
Right. Is that hereditary, by the way? Because it might run in my
It's like the older you get, the
gets weaker.
less tolerance I have. So it's like,
Me
I
too.
have to pee.
No,
Oh my
okay.
God, I have
No,
to pee now.
right
Like
now.
right this second.
Okay, so I am that. So we'll pull up and I'm like, get out of my way.
Gotta
No,
go.
I can hold it for a while though.
But I'm talking
It's not there
scared
yet. I
or
used to be able
laughing,
to
and then
hold
you
it.
pee everywhere.
Oh yeah, no. If I laugh,
Oh, if you laugh.
it's on.
If I laugh hard
Yeah.
enough, I
I'll
could pee
pee.
my pants.
even when you were a young girl?
I can't
No.
even.
Is it like was it always?
No.
Okay, so I had it weird. So I had the pee problem. Then I had baby number 1. Pee problem went away. Baby number 2, it all came back. So I don't know what that
shoot.
second kid did, but the first kid fixed it.
I will say though, whenever I laugh, I grab myself
Just in case.
Like a
Have my
habit.
legs crossed.
I don't know why, but it is a thing. If I start really laughing, I gotta hold myself.
It's
I don't know.
secondary
Yeah.
safety.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
I
like
don't know what it is.
sneezing.
Yeah.
Like
Does
who
that
doesn't
happen?
cross their legs when they sneeze?
Who
Right.
has
I
peed their
don't.
pants when they're throwing up?
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
I've done that plenty of times pregnant.
I have projectile vomited and then just had it just dripping down my legs
Yep.
at the same
Same.
time.
Minute,
Really?
yeah.
Yes.
That's definitely happened.
So not sexy. so.
But I mean,
not
this is
sexy.
reality. It happens.
100%.
So girls, if it happens, don't worry. It's
Don't
part of the
worry.
thing.
We're letting you know right
Yeah,
now.
we
It's
are
safe.
the ladies
Safe space.
we're just telling the truth.
I don't know how we got into that.
Because we were
Because
talking
we're
about
talking
your
about the
freaking funny
holidays.
story that
How-
you refused to tell the listeners.
How was your week?
How did we get here?
It was great.
No accidents?
No accidents this week.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny. What about you, sister? What about your week? You start us off. You always start us off.
Yeah.
You answer. What did you do this week?
I don't know.
You quilted.
I quilted.
That's right. You showed us.
Did you make
Oh my
Christmas
gosh.
quilts?
No Christmas.
What are you working on?
I am working on 2 different projects. I'm working on both my granddaughters' blinkies right now.
love it.
Yeah.
I love
I
it.
love blankets.
Do you quilt?
So-
Not yet.
See,
But there's a desire in my heart
I
that it
know,
will come
right?
someday.
It is
something for that.
such, it's
Trust
so
me.
peaceful, and it's so, I didn't think I just didn't think that I was going to love it so much. I thought usually I love things and then I lose interest really fast and not enough to learn enough about it where I'm like, done. I can knit a scarf and that's it, right? Can't knit a hat. But this, for some reason, and then Adam says, well, it's because it's art. This is you,
It is.
you know.
it's winter sport. Don't let her lie to you. Golf is not in season
but
right now.
I can knit a
Golf is
hat. I can
in
knit a hat
season.
during a Hallmark
Yeah.
movie, though. I do have that skill.
Oh, I love knitting. And then I went to a quilting shop.
And it was over.
It was over. So
Hook,
I've
line,
been
and
to
sinker.
like Hobby Lobby has material and like Joann's has material. So I've gone to every Joann's within 100 miles and then like Hobby Lobby's,
Dedication.
right? So I'm looking for, just different materials. And I
so
went
do
to.
you buy them where they're already matched or do you
No.
custom? Oh,
Well, I
that's
have
what
a quilt
wondered.
here. I could show you
Okay.
patches. It came in a kit, and it's
Yeah.
from my my littlest granddaughter Ophelia. But like the one I've made 2, and then I'm making Gigi's, and it's just like random, trying to match
wow.
and make this work how I need it to work. But I went to a specialty quilting shop where they have more higher end
Material.
fabric.
Wow, you're going next
Ooh.
level. Classy.
Yes, and
She's
I
a
went
We
like
do nothing
quilter.
half-assed around
shit
here.
crazy.
I don't know if I can join until I catch up with that.
I know, right?
But I was in there and they're like all these little older ladies, probably in their like 70s and 80s. And they're kind of like, what is she doing in here? And I'm like, literally, this is no lie.
Want to be
I've got
friends?
a stack
Oh.
of fabric this big.
She
And
goes
Maddie's
all in.
like, Mom, it's tipping over. It's tipping over. And I'm like, this is for my grandbabies. And then all the little old ladies were like, she's a grandma. And then they're all like, oh, being nice to me.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So I'm a quilting grandma now.
I think
Love
that's
it.
great. It fits.
It
so
looks
sexy.
good on you.
I'm
It
gonna
looks
bring
good on you.
quilting's gonna become sexy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring
Yeah.
it back.
So you're not gonna be grandma, you're gonna be glamour.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
She's making quilters look sexy again.
Yeah,
right?
Sexy quilter.
Yeah.
I won't be
Okay.
quilting with you, just so we're clear.
We'll have to find our
You're
own
not
thing.
really
though.
artsy.
You order the
fartsy
quilts.
like
you
that.
just
I don't like
pay
that kind
and
of
order
stuff.
them.
I'll make you a quilt.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
like go get yourself
What
on
is going to
Etsy.
be your passion? What are you doing instead?
What's
What's your
making
grandma
baby
thing?
food.
Oh, you
I-
cook.
I told you guys.
You
gonna make
I'm
baby
making,
food.
and I've been researching all these really cool baby food things. I'm going to do these different types of pancakes and zucchini cakes and
Oh.
avocado cakes.
It's going to be mommy munchies.
Yeah, so I'm like super excited. I wish Katie, will just like unleash me. But as soon as she does, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. Like this kid's going to be eating everything hella cool. I'm excited.
Yes.
And I'm going to do it all organic, channeling my inner Gina and Andy for that.
Yes.
And
It'll be grass fed.
It will be grass fed.
with meat jelly.
Yes.
It'll be like
I'm super excited. So
Baby
that's what
food.
I'm going to do.
It's gonna be bougie baby food.
bougie
Yeah.
baby
Bougie
food.
baby.
yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So, but definitely not quilting. That's too much work. That would
It's
be
so
like-
good for my brain. That's what
Oh,
I
it
do
is good
now.
for your brain. Yeah.
See, I'm
Like I
thinking-
showed you guys the directions.
Yeah, no, it's really
Well, I mean,
cool.
Yeah.
you lost me for a sentence. I
Yeah.
I know the ADHD for me and
I was
Noah
like,
is like,
oh, shoot
what?
me.
Wait a minute, we have rules?
Like,
we have
shoot
to read.
me.
You have to wait for the hyper focus.
I'm thinking pottery. I still want to do pottery really bad.
You know what? We should go do a pottery class.
We're
I-
full
I-
of shit.
you know,
We
Do they
don't
still
do
have the one in
anything anymore.
Modesto?
That's
No.
pottery magic, right?
No, this is
I
where
wanna
you
be
would
like,
do
do
a
it.
couple of them.
do
They
it.
have a
Used to be one
class.
where you could
I
like
sent you
actually make the
guys-
pottery.
Yeah, they have a
I
wheel.
sent you guys one.
I don't
No, there's
And
one in
it's-
Modesto too. You sent us
That-
one somewhere else, I
It's
think.
in Arnold.
Yeah.
I want to do it. I think that would be a lot of. You want to do it with a vase?
I'll go.
Yeah,
you
let's
can
do
make
it.
a vase
We'll
or
It might
whatever.
fly off the table.
Yeah, you could do roadshow with us, so we'll do
I'll
that.
roadshow with you.
We'll
plan that.
wear protective eye gear. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll strap on a Jimmy.
She said she said she's gonna throw it on the wheel.
She's gonna throw it, and she like throw it on the wheel. But then if you mess it up, doesn't it fly off or something?
Does it fly off?
We're talking about protective headgear and strap-ons.
for pottery.
I was just skipping over that.
Different class. That's a different class.
Different, yeah.
I was just being a funny
I know.
one. Where's that damn chicken?
Oh, there.
Can you imagine them
Sexy.
playing this song while
While we're
making a
walking
vase?
in.
I mean, it'll feel like
Well,
ghosts.
I think that would bring some love into the vase.
Remember
Well,
Ghost?
that's what I was thinking. Didn't they smush it in Ghost?
Yeah.
It's got smushed,
It's
right?
the whole thing, yeah.
And then did it fly off? I feel like it flew off. Or was that?
I wish you guys could see what Andy's
It was
doing
like
right now.
Saturday Night Live.
Why does
Andy.
my vase look like a penis?
Because Andy's over there doing her thing. How did we get here? We're supposed to be talking about holiday things.
Hey,
Where
I'm
we
talking
at?
about Christmas presents. Anybody that wants
Does
to-
anyone make anything like ornaments or anything? Does anyone
No.
I make quilts.
Do you make quilts?
No, but for Christmas.
Body
For
butter.
Christmas.
We don't. Tell us what you do.
Vanilla.
We've done a bunch of stuff because I have ADHD, so it never goes year to year. It's a new thing every year.
Kahlua, vanilla. We always start
So
doing
in
something,
2020,
too.
I remember we did we did friendship trees. So we got on Facebook and
What?
hijacked everybody's parents' pages and we took circles of all their little friends and we had pictures of their friends so they couldn't see them. So we had trees
No way.
with like little ornaments, like little elf ornaments, and it had little Christmas trees and had pictures of their friends on it.
That is so
each
cool.
kid got their own Christmas tree and it was full of ornaments with their friends' faces.
That is
That's
so cute.
so cool.
I know. I can't even believe I thought of that.
That's a lot.
It's a
No,
lot
it
of
was
work.
super easy. It was like a Hobby Lobby find where the ornaments were pre-made and you just had to
Oh.
put the pictures in them. And then we just decorated the whole
That's
tree
so
and each
fun.
kid. And each kid got to declare
very
who their friends
creative.
were. But it was like, hey, you can't see your friends, but you can see them on the tree. So we had friendship trees.
Because you don't do social
That's
media.
so cool.
That was fun.
I love
I'm kind of
that.
impressed I thought of that because, wow, where'd that come from?
I like
Sitting in the
that.
house.
Sometimes we
doing that.
surprise ourselves, don't we?
I know. Sometimes that's a shocker.
So one time I found Santa Claus. Did you know he has an online place that you can go order and he will show up at your house and you can
What?
take a picture of him?
Is this like a candygram or singagram?
No.
What kind of Santa are
I
we
would
talking
say
about?
it's more magic filter-ish, but I would say that it's
Oh.
legit magic
there's a little-
filter-ish, depending on
little
who's
AI
listening.
involved?
But he took a picture. He let me take a picture of him putting presents under our Christmas tree
Yeah.
and with our
Oh,
dog.
I've seen that before.
Like my dog
Oh,
Shandy was in it.
The
and stuff.
pictures are fantastic.
It was amazing.
idyllic, magical.
The kids were
Yes.
they went nuts over
Yeah.
it.
I remember when Maddie was
Technology.
little, you could go like something North Pole and
And
then you
watch
could
it.
see
Oh,
the
the
Nora and
reindeer
Santa?
where he was
Nora and
Nora and
Santa.
So we're talking about traditions,
Yeah.
and we
So
did
cool.
that every year
Yeah.
as a tradition with our kids. Did you guys
He
do
goes
that?
pretty far. Oh yeah. Well, we used to do it. Well, I was in banking. We did it at work.
The magic is still alive.
The
we had to
magic
work
is alive.
Christmas Eve because it was like bah humbug. We worked for Scrooge, worked for the bank, but yeah. So it's at work. We'd be at work all day, and we had a friend that was geeky, and she would track NORAD Santa for us all day.
Oh, that's so
I
cool.
liked it.
Kind of depressing. We're all sitting at work, but it's like a
While
You didn't-
Santa's
What's that
in
movie?
Finland.
what is that movie? Scrooged,
Yeah,
where he runs a TV station and they're all working on Christmas Eve.
with
So it's
Bill
you guys.
Murray.
Oh, that was so good.
It was so
It was
good.
good.
It's on my list
It was
actually.
so wrong and so good.
Right.
Why are movies not
so
good
Gen
anymore?
X-y, wasn't it?
Right? I feel like all the movies I show my kids are all like stuff we watch.
Yeah, I
Like Die Hard for
100%.
Christmas.
Right? Okay. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Is-
it?
yeah, it is.
I mean,
Is it?
technically, yes.
Oh,
See?
gosh, I can't.
What's your
go-
favorite Christmas movie, guys?
Oh gosh,
Man,
it depends on who I'm with.
you're only giving me one choice.
It's a
Oh my
Wonderful
gosh, the
Life.
pressure is on. I
My
feel so-
favorite is It Happened. Not It Happened One Night. That's not
Oh,
funny.
One
That's my
Night. That
favorite
was another
movie.
night.
That's
She's a
my
Wonderful
favorite movie.
Christmas.
But mine is It Happened on Fifth Avenue.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Never seen it.
Oh.
How about It's a Wonderful Life?
That's great too.
I've never
Yeah.
seen it.
What?
Miracle on
Oh, you gotta
25th
see
Street?
it.
Never seen it.
No, me either. My boys were really weird about black and white movies. Unless it was Andy Griffith's show or a Beaver, they were not watching it.
It's the one where he sticks his tongue to the.
Oh, the Christmas Story.
That's the Christmas
Yeah.
story.
Yeah. That's
we
a
watched
great
that a
one.
million times.
I don't even
Right?
think I've seen that all the way through.
Oh, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
I like the Scrooged movies. I like the one with Jim Carrey. The one that I like the.
Which one with Jim Carrey? Why am I
The
not
one I
remembering
have it
that?
right here. I think it's.
She has notes.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Scrooged, and then a Disney. It's Disney's A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They did so good with
I like
it.
the one where he's the Grinch.
Yeah,
There you
Yes.
go.
The
My
Grinch.
favorite
The
Christmas
Grinch
is
is
on
on
here.
here,
Yes,
too.
yes,
Mhm.
the Grinch.
That is a good one.
I love them all. But really, truly, my favorite are any kind of the old movie cartoons that we used to watch.
Charlie
with
Brown.
Charlie Brown.
or
Oh,
the
yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and
Oh,
Frosty.
that's good
Do
too.
you know they took it away for a while? Didn't they take one of them away
Yeah,
for a
why?
while?
All of them.
Why
I don't
was
know
that?
why that was.
It was one of the
they're
the
'Cause we weren't
names
allowed
of
to
the reindeer
celebrate
or
it.
something was not politically correct.
Get out of here.
Oh my God, who? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen,
Prancer,
Comet,
are you
Cupid,
insinuating-
Donner,
I don't know who it
Blitzen.
was though. There was
Rudolph.
some comment in the but it was so minor because I actually went and like bought it on Amazon because that's the only way I could get it, and I went and watched the whole darn movie to find the PC
Bullcrap.
violation. It was stupid, whatever. It was.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Isn't it true that Santa's reindeer are all women?
Oh, I think it definitely is.
What's that now?
That they're all chicks. All the reindeer are chicks.
They are?
Yeah.
That's not true.
No, they're not.
No, Rudolph's
Rudolph
not.
is a boy.
Rudolph's
Rudolph's
a
a
boy,
boy.
but all the other ones are girls, right?
Vixen.
Vixen sounds like
Okay.
a girl.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Only female
Come
reindeers
on.
still have antlers.
Who doesn't want to be a vixen,
I mean,
right?
that's pretty cool.
Dasher,
Right?
Dancer,
So they said-
Prancer, Vixen,
Donner.
Donner.
No.
Oh,
There's a reason why Santa's
Donner?
reindeer
Donner? Is it
cannot be
Donner?
male. There's a reason why they can't be male for one simple reason, because only female reindeers still have antlers at Christmas.
they didn't think shit through.
No, they didn't.
Cupid.
Women
Dasher,
run in the
Dancer,
sky
Cupid.
now.
Vixen,
I'm just
Vixen,
kidding.
Comet Cupid.
Comet Cupid. It's
Comet
some-
Cupid,
Donner Blitzen.
Yeah, it's a very mixture of
Name.
male
I think that could go
and
anyway.
female.
Very
But
universal.
I would have
very
skipped
universal.
Donner. I would have skipped Donner.
That's a little
Yeah,
Donner's
that's a
passage.
weird name.
Well, I mean, just the whole history of Donner.
Yeah, I don't know
So
why.
right,
they would
Donner's
pick Donner.
pass.
Yeah.
But I will say
and the
it's a
Oregon
great-
Trail and the
it's a great
Oregon Trail
movie.
and how it ended at Donner's Pass.
Right.
They ate each
It
other.
all went. Yeah.
Remember Oregon Trail?
Well, you said Die Hard was a
Yeah, I know.
Christmas movie, so I figured we could go anywhere.
Remember Oregon Trail, the video game at
yes.
school?
Yes. In the green screen.
The best.
On our apples.
It was so rad.
Yes.
You didn't play this? Do you know why you're looking like
I
this?
didn't play video games.
No,
so I
it was
don't
at
know.
school.
No, it was at
It was at
school.
school. You had
It
to
was
play
like
it at
you
school.
had to play it.
Jenna, you didn't go to school.
And you had
then.
to survive all the winter.
We all
and
had to play
everything.
this game.
No.
At the Ripon School
You got
District,
to
we
play
all
this
played this.
at school?
Yes.
Oh, we didn't
What
get
are
to
you
play.
talking about?
Maybe
Was that
I
like
played. It
on
was
a
at
video
Rapona.
game?
At Rapona.
Well, I went to school somewhere else, but
I went to
played it.
Weston.
Okay, well, we did
We
it at
didn't do it.
Rapona.
Were they ahead of us?
Yeah, they were ahead of us.
Yes.
So maybe that's why.
Maybe
Yes.
it was cutting
Maybe you
edge
guys
when
are
we came
lame.
in.
Maybe you guys are lame as hell.
But you know,
were
you have to think
so
about it. It was
lame.
cutting edge.
It
like
was
when
cutting
we,
edge.
when we were there.
I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. You guys know what we're talking about with Oregon Trail?
I had no clue.
Okay, so
idea.
you
We played
would go.
Monopoly, class Monopoly.
You would go
So
for social
We
studies.
played Heads Up,
Yes.
7 Up.
Okay.
We did that too.
We did that too. But we went for social studies and we
Yes.
would go every day for, I want to say, a couple weeks.
Yes.
It was a little bit.
Well, we did it year round. We were always able to get where I was.
I feel like it was for a couple weeks. I don't remember. I'm sure somebody will correct me.
Someone will.
But it was so much fun, and you would die of different things. What would you usually die of?
Dysentery.
Dysentery.
Yeah.
Dysentery. But they
Yes.
never died from eating each other.
No,
There
for
was
sure
no,
not.
like, 'cause
that never
that's-
happened.
Well, how boring is that?
But you want to hear a fun fact?
What's
it was
that?
funny. I got into geocaching for a while.
Oh, I love it.
And in
I want
Reno,
us
that.
to do that.
so in Reno, there's actually a cache that takes you to this historical landmark. It's all, all you do is find historical landmarks. You keep following all these. Well, it took you all the way through the whole Donner Trail.
the hell?
So the next cache took you there until you got to all the way Donner Summit from Reno. And there's like these little marks where they were. I'm like, okay.
It's kind of scary.
They were
Yeah,
they were
this
by
could
Rattlesnake
happen to
Mountain. So
you.
they survived Rattlesnake Mountain.
And then they ate each other.
Yeah. And then they waited to Donner to eat each other.
So we talked about how Donner is our favorite Christmas movie, but I'm just
And Die
kidding.
Hard.
I
And
know,
Die Hard.
Die Hard. But what is your favorite Christmas episode of a TV show. Like if you remember, like
Oh my God.
like
that's
Facts
a
of
ton
Life,
Very
or
Brady
like
Christmas.
Very Brady
that's
Christmas.
so
It's
good.
on
Carol
Carol.
Has to sing to get
Yes.
Mike out of the building.
The
'cause
voice of
building
Christmas.
collapses.
Oh my
It's
God.
Remember,
what
somebody
called.
has to sing. Was it Carol that
It
had
was
to sing?
Carol.
Because the thing collapsed because they didn't listen to Mike.
And Cindy
And he
writes to
was
Santa for a miracle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they got Daddy out, and then she sings. Was it Silent Night or was it?
That a girl.
Or was it Hark the Herald? What did she
I don't
sing?
know.
And she sings and she has this angel voice. And then comes Mike out of the rubble.
Oh my God. I can't believe that you guys remember it like
I
this.
like Little House on the Prairie's Christmas.
Oh, I love
That's my
Little House on the
favorite.
Prairie. I've been watching that a lot lately.
Christmas
remember
at
that
Plum Creek.
Oh, I
Remember the nasty
No,
Nellie Olson?
She was
Yes.
nasty, and her mother
And
was
those-
worse.
And her curls were terrible.
But they were a wig. Did you know that? I just found out
Oh,
years
they
ago.
were a wig?
It was a wig.
Oh.
She didn't even have blonde hair.
Did you know that her brother was actually Laura
Willie?
Ingalls'
Yes.
real brother in
Yes.
real life?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
I knew that.
bizarre? I
His name
didn't.
Tommy or something like that. What was
Willie.
his real name?
It was,
Willie.
well,
Oh.
no, his real name was, because it was Gilbert.
What was his real name?
I don't know.
I feel like it was
Are we
Tommy.
gonna have to
Drop it in the
IMDb this?
comments.
Drop it in there.
We're gonna have to IMDb
I've
it.
been watching Who's the Boss lately. Do you guys remember that with
Right?
Tony Danza?
Okay, so did you want them to end up together?
Of course, but don't ruin it because I can't remember if they got together or
I
not.
can't either, but
And
did you
I'm in
want
season
it?
2. Of course I wanted it. And it's funny because like now that like I'm watching it, like I see that they did certain things like politically correct, they did whatever. But I love Tony Danza's character. I love him.
Right.
I
Yeah.
love him and I love Mona. Speaking of
Why
vixens.
wouldn't we want to be Mona?
I
love
wanna be Mona so
Mona
bad.
is my
be-
hero.
I want to be brave enough to be Mona.
Me too.
She's like Blanche from Golden Girls.
That's exactly the way that I would put it. She's like Blanche. And then you
Which,
know who,
by the way, is amazing. I would live in Golden
So
Girls.
which naughty
I
old
love
woman?
Golden
Which
Girls.
naughty old woman do you want to be? That's it.
yeah, no, literally.
Oh, I like the silly one. What was it?
Oh,
Betty White.
She's on Who's the Boss. You know who else is on Who's the Boss as a guest star? Is the one from Designing Women. She's the other vixen.
Loretta.
The vixen from Designing Women.
can
What's
see
her name?
her.
She
Okay.
has the dark hair.
So Jonathan Gilbert is his name from.
Jonathan. Okay.
Yeah.
Jonathan
so-
Gilbert. That's right.
So anyway, so I've seen 2 different people like that. And then I saw on there, remember the movie Teen Wolf?
Yes. Well, how
Yeah.
do you not know that?
I know,
Michael J.
right?
Fox.
So the dad of Michael J. Fox
Yeah.
has been on Who's the Boss twice, and I'm only
That's
in
true.
season 2. So it's fun because if you're like an 80s kid, like you see all these things,
Right.
and then they've been drinking out of these water glasses that have like these like fruit and vegetables on them.
yes.
And they're green kind of tinted.
Yes.
And I'm like, my new goal is I have to find these glasses at
That
an
are
antique
green.
store.
eBay.
They're regular glasses, but it has the vegetables and the fruit on it. And it has
Yes.
that green, olive green tone to it.
Okay, but sometimes they have it in brown and yellow too,
Yes,
right? And
yes,
orange.
yes.
I know
I know
which ones
exactly
you're
what
talking
you're
So
about.
talking
I'm
about.
obsessed with it. And so like I'll literally freeze frame it. I have pictures of it on my phone and I'll take pictures of
Have you
it.
been on eBay?
No, but that's a good
Are
idea.
you talking to Delta Burke?
Delta Burke, that's
Okay.
the one.
A
Yeah.
Designing Women.
Of Designing Women.
yes, Delta Burke. Oh,
What
she
was
was
the
so
airplane?
pretty.
Wings. Remember the show Wings? That was so good.
That was so temporary.
It was in Coach.
Right?
Coach was really
Coach
good.
was good.
really
Cheers.
good.
Cheers. Well, that's an all-time
That's
favorite.
an all-time
Well, what's the
favorite.
one with Alex? Was it?
Oh, that
not-
was Family Ties.
Yeah,
Family
they had a
Ties.
Christmas one.
They had a good Christmas
Yeah,
one.
they had a good Christmas one.
What was the one with the guy that was a butler?
Oh, Benson?
Benson.
Oh, that was
They
good.
had good ones.
I thought
and
you were
Mr.
talking about
Belvedere.
Fresh Prince.
Mr.
Fresh
Mr.
Belvedere.
Prince.
Belvedere.
And
Yes.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air
Oh,
had
Fresh
a.
Prince.
Let's
Well,
be honest.
I like revolve my life around Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I mean,
I see that.
I wear flat bills because of that.
Their color situation
Everything.
to me is your
Yeah.
is like your
Yeah.
little thing.
I'm
Yeah.
like Fresh Mo.
okay, favorite.
Fresh Moa Bel Air.
But you have the ultimate. Oh, hey, you know what's interesting? I watched a documentary on Home Alone, the Christmas movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it was funny because they almost shut down that movie. They only gave him like $15,000 to make that movie. Did you ever hear that
Are
story?
you
was it?
kidding me?
So they gave John Hughes, it was a John Hughes film, and they gave him they're like, this is going to be the stupidest movie ever. And
They didn't believe in him.
they tried to cancel him. Like literally the one studio fired him, another studio
No
took
way.
the movie. I mean, it was this crazy documentary on the Home Alone, like how it was made.
Right.
Well, in the final hour, they were just like, this is so stupid. This is going to be your crash project. It's going to be the worst one ever.
Wow.
They told John Hughes that. And it was so funny because then John Williams came in, the ultimate, scored all the
Right.
music. And then it became like this ultimate
wow.
movie. So,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Did you ever, so that there was a bunch of the characters in there, like John Candy.
Yeah, tons of them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Remember?
You know what else? I just thought of one. Have you seen Love Actually? You guys have to go
I
home
haven't
and see
seen
it.
it.
It's the best Christmas movie without being a Christmas movie. It was out not long ago. When did it come out?
It was like a 90s movie, wasn't it? Or was it 2000s?
2003. And it's just it's like it's an English movie, but it's so good. He stands out in front and does the sign with the letters and it says, "You're perfect. To me, you're perfect."
What's it called?
Love Actually.
Actually.
It's like seriously the best Christmas movie. And it, like as far as like a love rom-com kind of
I wanna
thing.
watch it.
Yeah.
So I was
So good.
raised in
Prepare
a
to
house.
cry and laugh.
I was raised in a household where we didn't get to watch all those things.
You didn't?
Like we watched like MASH.
Oh no, we did too. This
And
is 2003.
what is it,
though.
407 or something like that, or Mork
yeah,
and
yeah.
Mindy.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't supposed to watch. I wasn't supposed
you
to
were
watch
allowed
some
to
of
watch
those.
those or not allowed?
No, we
that's
could,
what my
'cause Daddy,
parents.
yeah.
My parents ruled the TV, so we didn't get to go like, oh, I want to watch. Like I wanted to
No.
watch
I feel
Punky
like
Brewster. as a
I
kid.
loved Punky
Oh,
Brewster.
my
Punky
gosh.
Brewster. What? I felt like I was Punky.
I
I
actually
made the boys do it. In
I
high
wasn't
school,
allowed to watch
homeschool.
Fresh Prince.
I know. I wasn't
There were
really
certain
either.
shows that I was not allowed to watch,
See, I wasn't
supposed to watch
allowed to
it.
watch
but I watched it
Laverne.
anyways. I didn't
Yeah.
give a shit. I
Laverne
did
and
whatever I
Shirley.
wanted.
Laverne and Shirley. My
Were
nanny
you the
said it
rule
was too
breaker?
risque.
I felt like
No kidding, right?
Were you?
Yeah.
I was not the rule
Oh,
breaker.
I broke every rule. I made a rule just to
I
break
wasn't
it.
either.
What
It was
about
one of those.
Yeah.
Three's Company?
Oh,
No,
so
it was
great.
too
I know.
risque. But I
Jack
loved
that
Tripper.
it.
was like totally risque back then.
Yeah.
Jack Tripper.
How many
Yeah.
guys out there had a crush on Cindy?
Was it the Suzanne
blonde.
Summers?
Yeah.
Suzanne Summers, like every guy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But she was a dingbat.
I don't think brains had anything
she had
to
the
do
thigh
with
master.
it.
Do you know how many thigh
I know.
master she sold?
She had the
Oh, I
upside
bet.
down heart butt. She
I
had
mean,
the-
her character
the-
was a dingbat, not
She-
really
I know,
Suzanne
but in
Summers,
real life, like seriously, she made millions.
She did.
She did. Three's Company wasn't even part of it anymore.
Did anyone ever buy the thigh master?
I did.
I did. Did you?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I don't think I actually bought it.
I used to. I bought the Richard Simmons workouts too.
Oh, did you?
Did you guys
did
do those?
he have a headband or
Jazzercise?
not? Did you hear that Mandela effect where they said he didn't have
No,
a headband?
he had a headband.
So
Yeah,
they
he
were
did.
doing
It was
this whole
red,
thing.
white, and blue.
Yes, and
Yeah.
so they went through this whole thing recently where they said he didn't wear a headband. And
He
it was
had
like-
a headband.
He totally had a headband.
I literally watched him.
it was like a
Pull it up,
Mandela.
Andy. Andy's gonna pull it
did
up.
Did he wear a headband?
Now they're showing him without a headband
See?
here.
See,
Richard Simmons
No
never
way.
wore a headband. Someone is trying to say.
No, that's bullshit. No way.
it is bullshit.
Red, white, and blue.
Yes.
He had one. I remember
and
it.
sometimes it was red.
This one's
though.
red. That
I
I'm
felt
he
saying.
like
had
it
a
was
red one
all
too.
red. He had two.
He had two.
Because
Yeah.
he matched his shorts.
Yeah, whatever his shorts were.
They were red, just like Christmas.
Bro. Yeah,
Yes,
we
see,
can
they're
we
trying
can
to
never
say-
stay on topic. That's the funny thing
I
about
know.
us.
I know,
So
right?
let's just go.
So back
swing.
to Christmas and the
I'm
holiday.
gonna go back to red.
What about traditions? What is your favorite tradition, sister, that you guys used to do? Was there anything that you used to do?
Well, like growing up, there wasn't like a lot of tradition. We did it. We opened up presents on Christmas Eve.
Yes.
But we didn't have a ton of traditions. But we did them for our children. So we always had where we did the gingerbread houses with the kids.
We did that. Yeah.
And then we
Yes.
had days that I always did where we decorate cookies together.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the Christmas tree decorating day. And then we open our presents on Christmas Day in the morning.
You do it on Christmas Day. Does everybody do it on Christmas morning?
We
Yeah.
do.
So we do Christmas Eve.
You do
But
Christmas
then
Eve.
I actually came up with a random one for Christmas morning. I had a rule. So I had a lot of single mom friends that didn't have money. So I actually had where Christmas Eve, everybody could give whatever they wanted, but Christmas morning was limited to one sack, and that's all Santa could deliver. And it couldn't be, Santa was not allowed to deliver any Xboxes. He was not allowed to deliver any PS5s. He was
Right.
not allowed to, he wasn't
Right.
allowed to deliver anything like that. We just didn't allow it. And so that had to be given from a family member. So when they went back to school on Monday and they said, this is what I got for Christmas from Santa, it would never be anything that would, shadow a
Right.
single mom's Christmas. So I had that weird tradition.
I like that.
And I still have the Santa bags to this day. I even make them. So,
That's so
and they have their
cool.
names on them and they still have them every year. We put them under the tree like a stocking and they're empty and they're filled by Santa, but he's only allowed to leave certain things.
That's really. Have you heard of the
I
Want
love
Need
that.
Wear Read?
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
Which
It's
one?
like an idea that you only give your kids 4
So
gifts.
they get 4 gifts from Santa. They get something they read, something they wear, something they want, and something they need.
So it's a want, need, wear, read. And it's
Yeah.
something they want, something
They
they need,
need,
something they wear, something to read.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all
Yeah,
they get.
That's all they get from Santa.
Mm-hmm. Is that
So-
kind of the idea that you used with the bag?
Yeah, that was essentially what we asked Santa to do,
Ah.
is stick to the 4 gifts. So he gives the 4 gifts, and then but all other gifts come from family members, so they know exactly who it came from.
I've heard people do that, or that has to be homemade,
Yeah, well,
like
and I
something
didn't
you
know-
want, but it
well,
can't be.
and really, it comes down to they get like something they wear. It would be a cool sweatshirt from a really character they love, so it'd be something they really want.
Right.
And then something they read, something they need is usually like something cool, like really warm socks,
like super comfortable underwear.
like Snoopy socks that go up to your knees.
Ooh, I like those. Are cool.
Who loves stockings as much as me?
I love stockings. Do you love stockings?
I love stockings.
That's the best part of Christmas is going through your stocking.
Yes, I don't care about stockings.
I don't
My
care about the
mom made it.
stockings.
My
I'm like, I feel
mom-
bad.
I
but
know. I
It
don't
just
know.
reminds me of like.
Do you make your I make my stockings like my mom did, so they're so cool. They've just been well thought out, like everything that you would love in something like that.
I think
So
this-
Grandma Dell,
That's good stocking.
since I was little, we all had this Marvel paper bag, and she put it inside out and cut it in the shape of a stocking, and then red yarn all the way
Oh,
around
yeah.
it.
She's so special.
And in there, we got a banana, an apple, and an orange,
yeah,
a bag of M&Ms.
and nuts. Did you get nuts too?
No, a bag of M&Ms and like a $5 McDonald's gift card or
Aw.
whatever it was. Yeah.
That's super traditional. They used to do that
every
kind
single
of
like that.
year.
I
Every
like
year.
that.
Are you gonna start anything for the grandbaby?
You know, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much.
That's why we're having this episode.
I'm trying
just
to
kidding.
figure. Yeah, no, literally, this is all revolves around this. I'm trying to figure out what and it's hard because like, everybody's got other families, they got other things. So like, I don't want to do anything that has to depend on a certain time. Is it Christmas, Christmas Eve, whatever. So I don't really know what I want to do. My mother-in-law used to give the girls in the family from the time they're born a piece of silver for each, for eating silver. And she would do it to their 18, so they have a full set of silverware when they get married.
So do you think she bought it when they were born? When did she have it
She
already?
used to buy it all kind of at once and then piece it to them.
Mm-hmm.
And then later, because things got so expensive, she would just buy it a piece at a time. As a matter of fact, my girls don't have complete sets. But Ray's girls have complete sets. As a matter of fact, the youngest one has 2 sets because the first set, when they were almost complete, they stopped making it. So
Oh, they
grandma decided to
discontinued.
buy her a brand new another set.
Oh man.
And I'm like, hey, I'm going to finish my girl set. But I think that's a really good thing. I think that's pretty cool, but I don't know how much the girls will use that later on, just kind of seeing how we are.
So growing up, my best friend, and this, I was always so envious of this because I'd never seen it before, is her grandmother, when she was born, bought her a hope chest.
I love that.
And every holiday, birthday, they added things to the hope
That's
chest.
beautiful.
That is
Wow.
beautiful.
I'm
Yes.
doing that. I'm doing that. I'm stealing
Like
it.
make you a quilt.
linens, things from so it was just, I remember we would sit there and just start going through it. I don't remember
Wow.
exactly what was in it, but there were a lot
That's
of
so
it.
all
Cool.
heirloom kind of like
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Something to
really
put quilts in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Mhm.
great for
Yeah.
My
I like
family
that.
used to do that. My great grandmother, my great nana, and my nana made Christmas ornaments for us, whether they were crocheted or
Mhm.
crafted. They would always start at the beginning of the year. Like as soon as Christmas was over,
Oh,
they were already
wow.
started, and they would make Christmas ornaments for literally everybody in the family. You would get
Wow.
5 to 10 Christmas ornaments. Some of them were engraved or like beaded or something like that.
you. That's
So,
really cool.
That's
so-
beautiful.
it's funny because as a kid, you kind of are like, oh, yay, Christmas
And now you
ornaments.
treasure it.
Oh my
Right.
gosh. Yeah, like it's its own little tree almost. But
Yeah.
that and having a Christmas tree on your front doorstep is something we've done too.
Oh, I like that.
I like that a lot.
I
like
sort of
that.
want to, because
so
not everybody
outside
gets
on your
to-
front. So you
Uh-huh.
just, every year you put it on front doorstep.
And then I just put the big balls on it like this, so that way that they can see them from the road. But not everybody gets a Christmas tree, is
Wow.
what I figure. But this year, I want to make it a cross with with garland, green garland on it,
Oh,
and
that's
light
cool.
it up.
Oh,
I thought that would be cool. It's like a
wow.
trend they're doing right now, but
Yeah,
I
I
thought
like
it'd be
that.
cool for our outdoor tree.
What about
like
like what do they do when the needling the popcorn, doing the
Oh,
popcorn?
yeah.
Have you ever
Oh,
done that?
I haven't.
I
That'd
was
be great.
actually going to make us string popcorn while we were doing this episode just because I thought it would be
That would
That would be
hilarious.
so much
That would
fun
be
because
fun.
I've
That would
never
be
done it
fun.
either.
That would be fun. Maybe I'll do
Yeah.
that this year.
Yeah.
But you buy
Um,
the color popcorn.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. That'd be fun. You know, Gina, I
Mhm.
was just thinking, my mother-in-law used to make the kids Christmas pajamas every year. You should
I
do
was
that.
just going to bring that up. Yeah.
Oh.
My
you
Nana
should
did
do
too.
that. So, you know,
Flannel.
yeah. So she would do different patterns for my girls
Mhm.
and then do ones for Jeremiah. And we always look forward to their Christmas jamming.
It was the best. And it's a picture in itself.
It
My
is.
Nana did it too. We'd
you
be
should
all
do
matching.
that because you sew.
Yeah.
I think that would be a beautiful gift for
And
your
it's an
grandchildren.
easy
Yeah.
pattern, my Nana said, because you would just do the matching bottoms with the tops, and they're kind of universally sexed because they could fit girl or boy. But she used to do that for us. And seriously, some of the pictures we have, you could take those pajamas and when they're done with them, cut them up and make their own their pajamas even.
Joyce used to do the dresses for the girls. So it'd be like the nightgowns for the girls that were like that. And then Jeremiah got the pants and the shirt.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should tell Katie to save some of Charlotte's like her favorite outfits from
Yes.
like newborn,
Yes.
and then give me
And then you'll quilt them.
I'll quilt them and make a quilt for
that's
her.
so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll tell her. And
Yeah.
I have some at my home
Yeah.
that she's already outgrown.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Just
I'll start a bag.
keeping them.
I'll start
to
a
the
bag.
side.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's
make a
so
whole quilt.
personal. It's so personal.
It is.
You can do it with somebody's work shirts when they
Mhm.
pass away, or like your
That's
mom's
what we just
clothes and
had.
stuff like that. To make a blanket with the clothes and give it to your dad would be
Yeah.
like a really cool gift too.
That's a
I
good
just
gift.
because now I'm like YouTubing just to figure out what
Yeah.
certain things mean or certain cuts and just ideas. I came across something called Victorian patchworking.
Wow. That sounds amazing.
When I'm all done making
It sounds
blankets,
beautiful.
I
That's
am
cool.
going to do this. Look it up.
I'm
'cause
looking
it
it
is
That is
amazing,
cool.
tedious, very time consuming, but the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen.
That's so
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm like
Well, you have
I mean,
a few days to figure it
a
out.
few days. I don't have very long. So I got to figure it out.
Get
I'll
it
figure
together.
Maybe you need to
Get
have a
it
heart to heart with
together.
yourself
I
tonight.
won't be making a quilt. All I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got to figure out what it's going to be.
I think she's young enough that maybe you should do some type of hope chest for her.
Mhm. Is that it?
No.
No. Oh.
Look on YouTube and then just look up Victorian patchwork quilting or crazy quilts.
While we're looking that up, what's everybody's favorite Christmas song?
Oh, that's a good one, huh? I said Little Drummer Boy, but I'm just going to go ahead and go with Silent Night, I think. I think so. It's so soft, so nostalgic. How many times did we sing it in choir?
It
and
is
stuff like that?
very nostalgic.
I would say
Just
Oh
remember.
Holy Night.
Oh, that's a good
That's a
one.
good one.
Oh Holy Night.
Oh, I'm just
Oh,
joking.
you
I was
gonna
going to
go
get a
for it?
whole thing.
Come on,
Let's
let's
go.
Mine is Silent Night also.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name a second one.
Probably. What's the real name for chestnuts roasting?
On an open fire.
Or-
Is it really called that?
Is it really called? Because I don't think
Is it
it
the
is.
chestnut song? I'm gonna.
I
Is
feel
it
like
the
I feel like
chestnut
that's
song?
not the name of it. But that I love that song.
Is it? It's called Chestnuts.
It
It's the Christmas song. No, it's called the Christmas
It
song.
is called the Christmas song.
There we
Christmas
go.
song.
So that would be my second.
Yeah.
What is the song you sing most to your kids in the car while driving to keep them quiet?
The wheels on the bus go
No.
round and round.
Christmas.
Round and
Christmas.
round,
Rudolph.
round and
Yeah.
round.
Rudolph the Red
Nose
Reindeer. And then we did She'll
There
Be Coming
was
Around the Mountain.
Yeah.
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
But
The
do
most-
you recall?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, is it?
No,
Okay,
you're
Mama,
right.
roll.
You're right.
The most popular.
No, famous.
Famous reindeer
Reindeer
of all.
How do I not know this?
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer
Reindeer.
Had a
very shiny nose.
Like a light bulb.
And if you ever saw it,
you would even say it glows.
Like a light bulb.
All of the other reindeers.
Used to laugh and call him names.
Like Pinocchio, they never let
poor
Rudolph.
join in any reindeer game.
Like Monopoly.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, ho, 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 Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeers loved him,
And
they shouted out with glee, Yippee! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
like Columbus.
As we close today's holiday episode, remember that the magic of the season often lives in the traditions and the memories that we hold so dear. Whether you're continuing a family tradition or creating a new one, let this time bring warmth, connection, and joy. Cherish these moments. They're the gifts that will last you for seasons to come. This is Mighty Mo wishing you all a blessed and safe holiday. Feel blessed, be blessed. Ready? Okay, I'm ready. Make sure you check out Falcon's Lair in Ripon, California. Brought to you by your Vixen, Momo.
Make love to it. Come on.
Okay.